subscribers, I say a very big welcome to you for being a part of us global community on YouTube. I appreciate your love and support, and I do not take it for granted. I always look forward to knowing that you are there. I always look forward to uploading videos. Okay, thank you very much for your support, my returning subscribers. I appreciate you all, and I love you all. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be discussing benefits and support. Okay, UK is a very interesting country. Is a very interesting place to live. Okay, like I said before, there are a lot of laws in this country. Okay, and you agree with me that anywhere that there are laws and these laws are being strictly followed, things work out very well there. Things usually work well there because people know what they are supposed to do and they do it, because the laws are out there for you to know and then for you to keep to it. You know, this grammar, they say an ignorance is not an excuse for you to break the law, because you're supposed to know what is right and wrong where you are living. The information you need to know the law is out there. It is left for you to access it. Okay, so having said that, what I'm actually talking today is about the benefits and support that you can access in this UK. Okay, there are a lot of benefits and supports actually. If you go to the government website, you will see a whole lot of them. Just in case you might want to know, don't die in silence. If you're in the UK, don't die in silence. If you're in the UK, there is provision for you, but you need to find out what provision that has been made for you. There is provision for families. There is a benefit and support for families. There is benefit and support for low-income earners. There are a lot of benefit and support. If you have been working and all of a sudden you become sick to the extent that you are not able to work the number of hours you're supposed to work in a day or in a week, there is support for you. If you're sick to the extent that you're not able to work at all, there is support for you. Yes. So in this video, I'll be discussing some of the support that is available to somebody that has been working before and all of a sudden the person falls ill, and as a result of illness, you're not able to work at all. If you're working normally, you're working and you do like 36 hours a week, okay, and suddenly you become ill and you're not able to do that 36 hours a week, okay, there is a support that you're entitled to, okay, for not being able to complete that 36 hours, because most employers will want to pay you the number of hours you've worked, okay, but the government has made a provision that for such people, there's a support that is called employment support allowance that is usually granted to people in this category. Okay, people that you're still working, but just that you're not able to work. Like if you're doing 36 hours a week, you're not able to do that 36 hours anymore. So there's this support called employment and support allowance that is given to such people. You can claim it, you can apply for it if you're in that category. But what I'm dwelling on in this video is statutory sick pay, SSP. Statutory sick pay is the payment, support payment that is paid to people that have been working normally for 36 hours, as the case may be, weekly, but as a result of sickness, as a result of ill health, they are not able to work at all again. They can't work. Like let's say the person becomes incapacitated, maybe as a result of accident or something like that. Okay, so for such people, there's been a provision by law of a statutory payment of a certain amount that can never, the, there's a benchmark amount that the company where you're working for, they are meant to pay you, and that amount is £109 per week. Yes, and they will have to pay it for 28 weeks. That's like around seven months. You'll be paid this money for 28 weeks, minimum of 28 weeks. Okay, and no company is allowed to pay below this £109 weekly payment to any of their staff that as a result of sickness is not able to work. Okay, um but in a company where the policy of the, like maybe you're working in a big organization that the company has a lay down policies for such thing. Every company has their policies, right? So probably if the company where you're working has a lay down policy that if a staff becomes ill such that the staff that is not able to work any longer, the amount the company will pay is more than the government minimum amount. Of course, the company will go ahead and pay the staff the amount which is higher than government amount. But the thing is this, if the company's amount is lower than what the government has said that this is the least, the company will pay you the government figure. So that £109 per week is minimum. That's the least you can get per week. Yes, per week. If as a result of ill health you're not able to work any longer. So if you're sick and you're not able to go to work, please make use of SSP. Okay, Statutory Sick Pay. About SSP is that the payment starts counting from the 4th day that you've been off work. The first 3 days you're not paid for it. Okay, the payment starts counting from the 4th day of you being off work as a result of ill health. Okay, and then despite the fact that the statutory amount is £109 per week, and this money is paid the same way your salary is being paid. If you're a weekly earner, if your salary is paid weekly before you became ill, you'll be getting the 109 weekly. If your salary is paid on monthly basis, maybe at the end of the month, just know that £109 you'll get times 4 of it, okay, or whatever, times 4 of it in a month. At the end of the month you'll be paid so whichever means you've been paid before, that same means that you will still be getting your statutory sick pay. Okay, so just bear that in mind, and then you will still pay tax and national insurance on it. You pay your tax and national insurance will be deducted from the money. So it's not because you're sick and then you won't pay. You will pay tax because they're paying you money. Okay, so just get to know that is very, very important, that you make use of the benefits and supports that are available to you while you are in the UK. Okay, so another thing you need to know is that when you apply for this, your eligibility has to be confirmed. It has to be, it's not like, because the way some people are, we like human being, like taking advantage of every opportunity. No, this one is not like that kind of opportunity that people will just take advantage of without verification. There has to be a verification. There has to be an evidence that the person is not able to work, is not able to perform his or her statutory work. Okay, so when you apply, your eligibility for that payment has to be confirmed. Your employer has to know what is wrong with you, and it has to be proven that you cannot work with your illness. So that way, your eligibility will be approved, and you will be able to access statutory sick pay, SSP, in the UK. Okay, so it's important that you get to know some of the things that will benefit you, and then take advantage of it. Just like I said at the beginning of this video, there are some other benefits and supports that are accessible also to people with low income. If you're working 36 hours but your income is low, you have benefit and support. For the families, there is benefit and support. But one thing about it is this, because the resources are not everywhere. All these benefits and supports, you have to qualify for it. When you apply for it, when you want to claim it, there has to be, your eligibility for it has to be confirmed. There has to be a confirmed, should I say a confirmed eligibility? That you're qualified to receive that support and benefit, because they just want to make sure that the right people that it is meant for are the people that are accessing it, not that somebody else that is working somewhere will come and claim, and claim benefit and support. No. So that's why they do assessment. They confirm. They have to assess you. They have to assess you, okay, to be sure that whatever benefit and support that you're asking for is due you, okay, so that you don't take what belongs to somebody else. Yeah, so that's just the thing. It's about being free and fair, giving support and benefits to the person or the people that actually needs it. Okay, so with this, I've come to the end of this video. But please, if you're sick, or you know somebody that is sick, and the person is not accessing this statutory sick pay, or the company where the person worked is not paying the person this statutory sick pay, please tell the person to seek help, to get help. Yes, get help. And then if you are sick and you're not able to work, and you feel that what your employer is paying you is not up to the limit, that the benchmark that the government has put, please talk to your employer. And after talking to your employer and they are not able to still do the right thing, please speak to the government authority. Yes, speak to the government authority. They will make sure that your right is given to you. They will make sure that your right is given to you by your employer. Yes, because you're working with them before you're not able to. And nobody kind of wishes himself or herself ill health. And nobody knows when it's going to happen. So it's not your fault that you're not able to work. So with this, I've come to the end of the video, and I hope you've been able to learn one thing or the other. You might not be in that position today. You might know somebody that is in that position. Please share the video with the person. Tell the person there is help and support available for him or her. Because most times people work putting all their years in a particular organization, and once they are not able to, for a reason that is not theirs, employers will want to throw them away. No, it is not acceptable here. If you know somebody that is passing through that, tell the person that the person should get help. The person should get help. so that the employer will do what they're supposed to do. And they will also pay you your arrears, starting from whenever, this, be it months or years that you've been ill and out of job and they have not paid you. They will pay you. But just like I said, up to 28 weeks. You're entitled to this payment up to 28 weeks. Every week, 28 weeks. And that will give you like around 7 months or thereabout. Okay, so I've come to the end of this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe to my video. Help your girl grow. Until next time.